거의 다 풀려나가는 걸로 아는데 제가 잘 막아줘야 될 것 같아요.
플레이 스타일을 파악을 많이 해서 좀 상대하는데 좀 약간 편할 것 같아요.
2등은 허원석이죠. 페이커. 너무 이때 동안 잘했어요. 한번 무너져야 돼.
잘 될 때랑 안 될 때가 스스로 구분이 잘 가거든요. 근데 이번에는 별로 무너질 것 같다는 생각이 안 들어요.
Katarina is obviously the one that's very hard to evaluate.
Yep. Oh,
Speaking of
Baker
Katarina.
going low, tries to get on the Baron, is able to take him out, jumps away, stays alive. Wolf arrives with the epic flow just to really seal the deal. Didn't even have to pop the flash. Take another look at this play as Baker just styles on Marin.
Marin doesn't get hit with the first passive hit, but still gets DPS down, despite the fact that Kramer and Truson were walking in. No ultimate.
DT invading pretty low. They are spotted here. Baker looking for it. Look at the shockwave. Mana and Pawn, and the kill goes down onto Pawn by Wolf. That is going to make things infinitely easier. Oh, the grenade! It gets him! Somehow, some way.
To put the ball, to cancel out the death mark. Baker has been out of position because it's very hard to have position, and we hear an ultimate pop and we see a turn.
Yeah, Dredgeline coming through. Big
equalizer!
Big shockwave comes through. Baker just absolutely devastates the ranks of KT Rolster. A triple kill for him. Pawn trying to get out with his life, but it just doesn't look very likely. And good God, off the backside of the Baron, SKT blow the game wide open. Hootie, he lands the Dredgeline. Pawn dead to rights will go down. That's an ace for SK Telecom T1.
That right there is the 4000 ELO shockwave. That is why Faker is the ultimate game breaker. They cancel out the Baron on every member. Oh, it looks so sweet for KT. They thought they could get the turn, and then it all lined up for Faker. Look at this Wombo. He'd been farmed up. He hadn't got to the fights, but that was the turn of all turns for SK Telecom.
I just leapt out of my chair immediately.
To Peanut, Faker was like, nice. And then like a minute later, he got the blue buff. Mad Life told us about the 5-second rule. Faker's gotten better. It's a minute rule.
From the back here.
Realm Warp.
Here's Thrill the Hunt coming through. Realm Warp as well joining, but SKT are able to kite back, and goodbye Secret just gets popped by Faker immediately. Takes him out. Peanut trying to stay alive. The shields from the Karma doing wonders for him. And Kongnu Monster will get picked off one by one. Edge flashing out. Doesn't matter. Definitely a step in the right direction.
Trying to get there in time to stop the trade from happening.
Maybe now just have to direct their attention over to Spirit. True Shot Barrage comes through, takes a little bit of damage off of him. Faker throws down the Ignite, flash away from Spirit, but Faker says, you know what, I can just chase over the wall. Comes up with the kill. Peanut not even able to contribute to get the assist by Rocks, and now they're going to look to transition this into at least an objective as they start whittling away at this turret. Flash over the wall comes Faker. Doesn't have a petrifying gaze, but still has a lot of damage to output onto that. Zyra takes him out. Now going to be looking for Songyin, who's ticking down the poison. Will get him in the end with the help of Huni here, who lands the Shadow Dash in on the Mighty Bear, who just cannot get away into the line.
It is something.
Well, Faker does have to get his way out. There's the shockwave, lands onto both. And that's going to be enough of a disengage. Teleport is still gathered here as Prophet. Wants to make sure he can take someone out, but
Why did you build it on? Like, why were you playing Ashe was the question there.
well, Crash is actually going to jump onto a ward. That's not what he wants. Oh, just the edge of the sombrero is going to take him down. Hemoplate comes in. Peanut will fall, but no!
Oh, he doesn't!
Peanut survives! Bang now trying to take down the bottom lane.
Try to sustain through.
Baker got 6 first.
Oh yeah, he's gonna go ahead and dash forward with the Spirit Rush. Lands the charm. Orb comes through this time. One more hit would do it. No, actually, the last charge doesn't get it, but Peanut getting the killing blow with the smoke screen. First blood to SKT.
Right. I mean, he can turn around a 1v3 pretty easily.
Oh.
Goodbye.
Well, not a 1v3, but a 1v1. To the box is Peanut getting slowed up, trying to create some distance here with the cube, but won't be able to do so. TP coming down. Huni has dropped that equalizer, gets a bit of damage in. That's going to lead to a double kill here for Faker. It's popped to the side for the blast cone. Can he
Triple
find it? Yes,
kill.
he does. The triple comes out. Go down, but bang, scoops up the kill. Meanwhile, back in the mid lane, Faker flashing in, gets the solo kill onto Pawn. Done it. Less than 30 minutes on the clock. They take down the Nexus. They take down KT Rolster. They put another championship title on their belt. And SKT T1 will be going to MSI.
Welcome to your new world overload.
이번 MSI 목표는 여전히 우승이고요.
처음에 좀 많이 져서 이번에는 좀 처음에도 잘할 수 있게 준비를 하고 있고요.
Comes backwards and Trick, even though he's taunted up by the idol, he's not really going to have enough threat just yet. Shockwave comes down, catches up, bang. Tower is still alive, the unleashed power kills Trick. Faker does not care. Now SKT wait for the next
damage was blown into Bang. Yes, they get the kill, but even after that, it's SKT who tries to get the pressure. Faker's in deep though.
He is indeed looking for Miffy. He's gonna find him! The Dark Spears and Force of Will in a 1v4! Faker finds his man!
No one's able to get any damage. Bang just free firing on the back line. The quick anchor in. Here comes the for the heal. Keeps the back line alive. And now Faker's in the fight. He's going to kill off Betty. That's one down already. Looking for Maple. Now is Peanut. The attack on the Wolf. They will knock him down. 1-for-1 so far. Sword Art buys a bit of time. Peanut low, but not down on this one. The team cutting back and Faker finding a second kill. That's two already. Carson to re-engage. Looks for Bang. Gets him. It's a trade.
Confident, but they didn't quite focus right. And now Perk's without some response.
Trying it again. Perk trying to get back to his top, but he's got no chance. Faker nails that Tom and gets the kill.
Yeah, first charm he hits, but of course got the previous kill. Now that really tilting strategy.
Might just run away far enough as the blast cone should get him out.
But Trick walks into a galleon.
The charm now as well. That's a mistake. Just as much for the knockup. Gets out, but Faker's got more than enough dashes for that one.
Trick's not really acceptable to die, and that
Lost, but so much of it will depend on the individual.
If Perk did up there, that would have been sick, but he died instead to Faker. Just dashes forward. I was smelling a play there for Perk, but not a mind reader, and bang.
Another invade on the blue though.
Goes down and Mystic anticipating a different direction. Faker flashes forward. Shockwave catches two. Wolf is caught up by the cocoon. The collateral damage flies across Team WE.
You deserve that one. You missed the arrow. Down for their team. Kind of the mark of a good jungler is Faker. Late one onto the Raptors. Let's see what's going on. Maple, yeah, taking damage here. This team does a lot here at level 1, and there aren't that many level 1 champions that are super amazing, but Cassiopeia is one of them.
Nice group stage. They didn't have to. Faker knows how to play as and against LeBlanc. So really, 0 CS to 11 with the level 1 recall. That's what Faker, that's why you don't need to ban LeBlanc.
that was kind of the
Waiting for Betty to push up. Again, forcing the Arcane shift back. They manufacture fights.
Maple back in, but Faker here with the barrier flash and the shockwave. Maple gonna flash it. Really wants to go in, but Peanut into deep end already. He'll get burnt. Peanut, huge damage, and Faker shuts it down with a dissonance.
ball location was the last thing you were thinking about when Faker had to use the barrier, but it was actually still in range.
Looking for the flank, looking for damage on a Perks, and Faker looking to take him out. One more shot, the flash, the auto. It should be a trade kill, but Trick is dead meanwhile.
For the counter game here in the mid lane. Perks though.
Good equalizer. Perks does have the ability to flash away, but a perfect charge flash from Faker. He is angry from the earlier lanes and gets a kill.
I love the mind games.
Important he gets a kill. Look at it, so Perks here wants to see the charm first, but no reaction time when you can charm flash. Charge up.
Faker good. Faker looking for the flame, flashes forward, lands the charm. Perks knocked up as well. The damage should be there. Shockwave is a complete airball, and SKT make it 8-1.
And that all started with Wolf.
Tries to shove up into the mid lane.
And just like that, Trick down to half HP as Faker wants in the follow through for Peanut. No, the ulti prevents the kick from doing anything. Able to survive, but ignites the trade. He's gonna fall down. Minty wants the trade, finds nothing for it. No damage on a Faker. The flash does not at all. Zero with no shockwave. A trade only on a support and then not gonna make it much longer as well. The chase is in. Look at the beautiful plays out of Faker, crushing the backline by himself. Applause all around. As they grab balance, Trick number 2. Next one will be Elder. A nice stun on a Faker, but Minty, charm means he's dead. The kill picked up, even without Peanut part of the fight. It's run away. The flash kick on to Sven. Next up, one more shot. I'll do it. Shockwave gonna miss, and Faker's in the backline already. He's killed off the carries. The turrets are dead. And SKT gonna close out game 3 as the best team in the world. And SKT are once again the champions. Takes the trophy.
He had to travel the world, but now gets to stand.
Domination internationally for this many years, and Faker to man himself the greatest player of all time.